y'all? In today's video, we're going to be talking about digital products, how to get started, and how you can start making some money this year with digital products. If you click this link or this video, clearly it's because you are interested in wanting to learn more. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the like button so that way more people like you can actually get this video as well. So let's go ahead and get into this topic, because realistically, this is a topic that I'm aware that a lot of people have questions about, and I just want to go ahead and compact it in like a video format so that way you know exactly what you're getting into. Also, I will be talking about the pros and cons of starting digital products or creating it or reselling it, and just giving you a realistic expectation. I kind of feel like there's a lot of people that goes out there and just start saying, you know, selling digital products is easy. Yes, it is, but at the same time, it's not. And we're just gonna go ahead and talk all about it. So number one is, what is a digital product? I do have my phone with me because I don't want to go off topic. I want to make sure that I am staying on topic and not wasting so much of your time if I start rambling about a whole bunch of random stuff. So again, what is digital products? Digital products is a product that you create on a digital platform. And on that digital platform, you sell it in a way that a customer is able to receive it digitally. They could get it from their laptop, their phone, computer. Those are just some of the different ways that people are able to access your product or service as a digital product. So what are some examples of a digital product? Of course, you have ebooks, online courses, software applications like apps that you download from the App Store. Those are digital products, right? Digital art and graphics. You also have music and audio files, photography presets, website themes and templates, mobile apps, as I've mentioned before, video tutorials, and webinars and virtual workshops. So these are just a few examples of what digital products are. So if you guys are watching this video, I'm pretty sure y'all have already seen multiple examples of digital products already. Y'all have probably seen templates on Etsy. Those are digital products. Y'all probably have seen a lot of people say, download my free ebook or a checklist, or you know, my Instagram preset filters. Like, there's just so many different forms of digital product these days. Online courses, free webinar, all of those are digital products. And that is just an example of what you are able to create or resell depending on what route you take. Now, another thing that we're going to be talking about is, what does it really, like, what does it take to sell or resell digital products? So let's go ahead and differentiate creating and reselling digital products. So for you to create a digital product, you're actually taking your time. You might be spending a week, you might be spending days, you might even spend months creating something to prepare to sell. Meaning, for example, I could be having a whole ebook and I am typing out my whole ebook. I am also creating it, the fonts, the designs, and everything. That would be like creating it, taking time to create something, and then you go sell it. Versus reselling is, for example, I have a shop of a whole bunch of master resell right products, meaning that if you was to buy a course or ebook or templates from me, you have the right to resell those products for 100% profit. Meaning you don't have to take time to create it. You don't have to take time to do so much editing. You literally will buy it today and it's yours to sell as soon as you purchase it. You are able to edit the colors if you want to make it match your brand. You can do whatever you want with it, but all the information that's in there, you can keep in there or do whatever you want. So again, there's a difference between creating and reselling. So pros and cons with that, we're going to get into that later on, but there are pros and cons depending on which route you take, if you decide to create or if you decide to resell. And we're going to actually get into that topic as we go and discuss what does it take to actually launch or sell a digital product, okay? So number one is identifying your niche. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard this a lot, but this is really going to help make you out of, or this is going to help you stand out of the noise. I'm pretty sure if you already gotten started with wanting to sell digital products, or maybe you just searched up digital products, but now you're noticing hundreds and thousands of people selling digital products. This is why identifying your niche is going to help you stand out. who are you creating digital products for and why? Like, so for example, me, I create digital products, but these are also master resale products because I create products for entrepreneurs in business that wants to add more products to their to their shop, or maybe they just want some more stuff. I also create digital products to also help educate people who are beginners to learn how to do the same thing, which is to sell digital products. So that is really what it's for. My target audience is women and it's moms. So this is like identifying my niche. What is my niche? It is in digital products for mothers and women who are looking to make an extra stream of income online as a full-time mom or with a full-time job. So that's what my niche is. When it comes to creating a digital product, you need to know what is your niche? Because if you don't know what your niche is, how do you know what kind of product to create and for who? So identifying your niche is really, really important, because if you're just a person that creates digital products, then you just create digital products. But if you're a person that creates digital products for women who are looking to lose weight on their stomach, then that's a targeted audience that's going to help you stand out of all the noise of people that are also creating digital products. Okay? So again, identify your niche. What is it that you like? What is it that you want to do? And who is your target audience? Now, another one is create valuable content. So when it comes to identifying your niche, you want to create content that is valuable to that niche. So once again, when it comes to that, again, for me, if I know that my target audience is women who are mothers or they're women, again, they're women or they're mothers, I know that I'm going to make my content valuable and relatable to women and to mothers. I know, because I'm a mother of 3, I understand that it's really hard for you to sometimes go back to work, especially if you have multiple kids. It's hard to get back into the workspace because you got to figure out who's going to watch the kids. So you are wanting to find ways to make extra income online while being able to raise your kids in the home and all that. So that is a pain point. Those are things that, again, to make a valuable content, you got to be able to relate to your audience. You got to know your audience. You got to know what they're asking. You got to know what their problem is to be able to make content that can help those problems, and you have a solution. So that is what a valuable content is going to be. Is literally you taking the time to play doctor. Just being real. In order for you to be valuable, you have to have a solution for someone's problem. So the content that you might want to create is, 5 ways to make money online, or step-by-step guide on how to bring in an extra $50 a day, or whatever. Something like that is going to be valuable to somebody who is looking for extra streams of income. Okay. Now, number 3 is build your social media presence. So building your social media presence, I'm going to make this really, really short in this little area that I'm talking about. Building your social media presence is going to take consistency. As crazy as it is, I really do miss it when social media was like you could just post like maybe once or 3 times a week and you were good. But we live in a time where people are literally swiping all the time. They are watching something all the time. And you are going to have to be consistent at showing up on your social media as much as possible. I'm just going to be very honest. Now, if you want to be consistent at showing up 3 times a week, then be consistent at that. But you have to also understand that in order to stand out from the crowd of other people, your content, once again, has to be valuable, and it has to be unique in a way that, again, can relate to those people that you're targeting. But you also got to make sure that you are showing up on your social media presence, talking about what you have to offer, but also being relatable. That's the only way you're going to build your social media presence. So again, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube are my favorite 3 top places to show up every day and talk about my products and services, because that is where a lot of people are at all the time. Promote your products. So again, as a person who's selling digital products, you're going to have to promote your products. So you got to be real with yourself. You can't create content or create products and then you're not even talking about it. No one's going to buy. So you got to be showing up for your business, talking about your business every day. Now, whether if that means you dedicate 1 day out of the month to create 30 days worth of content, you got to find a way to create content that is going to, once again, talk to your audience and kind of like Tell them why your product is going to help benefit them and change whatever situation they are going through. You have to, once again, promote your product. You got to talk about it. What's the benefit they're going to get out of it? Why should they buy from you? Those are things that you're going to have to talk about on your social media if you decide that you want to start creating or reselling digital products. That's the only way it's going to sell. So that's another thing. Now, of course, you can always offer exclusive deals and discounts. This is something that's optional. If you want to do 50% off, realistically, those are ways that you can help generate sales. Is if you know that your product is maybe it's $50, 50% off, now it's $25. Go ahead and get this. It's only 50% off for the next 7 days, whatever. Those are other ways that you can get people to buy your digital products. But again, that's just, sales, okay? Engage with your audience. So let's just be real. We already know that the way that this algorithm stuff works nowadays is as soon as somebody search a topic that they're interested in, they're going to start receiving hundreds and thousands of videos about that topic, meaning that you're not the only one that they're going to see. They're going to see hundreds of other people show up on that topic. So just being honest, and this is where the pros and cons starts to come in, where in order for you to really set yourself apart, yes, comment on some of these people's videos. Like, for example, what I like to do is people that are in the same niche as me, I like to comment on their videos and also add value to their video as well, or agree and be like, yeah, girl, that is so right. That is exactly the same thing that I did that helped me make X, Y, and Z per month. Like, say things like that, because I'm just being real. People who may end up watching their videos are also going to then maybe click on your page because they're like, oh, you're making money in the same industry as well. Let me learn from you, or let me hear from you as well. But again, engage with your audience. Even that goes even for people that are new to your page. Say thank you for the follow. Because you followed, I have a free gift for you. And then link your website so that way people can actually go check it out and see what it is that they can get for free on your website. Which again, when it comes to digital products, you want to always have a freebie that you are able to offer as well to get emails, phone numbers in their name, so that way you have something in return that you can now market your other products to. So those are some things that I like to do. Anytime I get a new follower, I DM them personally and I say, hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate the support. Just because you did that, I have a free gift for you. Click the link below to claim it, or click the link below to claim your gift or whatever. And that's just what I do. Of course, that's one way. Another thing is if somebody likes my social media post, I do tend to go back on their page and maybe leave a little comment or like their pictures or videos as well. But those are just, again, some things that I do. If someone comments, I like to comment back. Just again, because the way that the social media platforms work is if you are engaging with those people, 9 times out of 10, your post is going to show back up on their feed, because to the algorithm, it looks like you guys are friends. So they're like, okay, clearly she liked, it's just engagement. So they're going to show each other's posts to one another, which helps you get the likes and of course the engagement on your post. But long story short, like I said, you want to engage with your audience, okay? Ask questions, go on stories and set a poll or have them ask you questions and actually talk back with your audience. If somebody asks you a question, make a video and talk about it. If somebody votes on a poll, talk about those things. That's how you get engagement with, again, your audience, and that's how you get them to want to come back, because they feel like they're communicating with you. It's a conversation, and people just like to feel a part of something. So engage with your audience. Collaborate with influencers. So again, when it comes to digital products, collaborate with other people that are also selling digital products. And for me, what I like to do is, again, I sell digital products around UGC, digital products, and credit. And those 3 digital products, I love those. But let's just say if I have a friend that sells digital products on something completely different that I don't have, we can collaborate and be like, hey, let's do this. Why don't we do like a bundle sell and whatever? Or just surround yourself with influencers and content creators that also are in the same niche as you, because again, you grow where your energy is at, you know? So it's like, if you, like people say, like, you are who you surround yourself with. So collaborate with influencers or content creators that are in the same niche as you, because realistically your followers will then become their followers and their followers will also become your followers, which is a really great way to grow, like I said. Utilizing social media ads. Me personally, I don't really use social media ads, but this is another way that you are able to get your content out there and generate some income with ads. That's just a totally different topic, something that I haven't really used before besides maybe one time, but it is something that you are able to do. And then optimize your sales funnel. So when it comes to selling digital products, you are going to need a platform to sell on. So again, if you do like to use sales funnels, which is pretty much when you're taking your customer through a process, which I honestly do love sales funnels. I do like when you might get a customer to click on something and then it's like, hey, get this freebie. Then they click there. Then after they click there, they put their email, all that kind of stuff. Then it takes them to another page, and that page might be you talking, saying, "Hey, thanks for wanting to get this freebie. What I want you to do is da 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 da," and they watch the video. Click down below so you can go ahead and claim your freebie. Then they click there. Now they got it. So, like I said, a sales funnel kind of takes a customer through a process, which me personally, I think it's a really great thing to have. I like to use system.io. I do have the link in the description if you want to use it, but I do love using sales funnels. I feel like it really helps flow and give the customer, a nice experience. But then if you want to skip the sales funnels, then I would say use beacons.ai or StanStore. So I have 2 of those links down below. You guys can actually get started for free and test both of them out. I like both of the platforms. This is just if you don't want them to have to go through a sales funnel, then they can simply just click and buy your products right then and there. And those are really, really convenient. I noticed that a lot of people these days don't really care for the sales funnels as much as I think people used to. That's just my personal opinion. I just noticed that people are just quick to just click and buy versus going through the process and then buying. So those are just, I would say it's a preference, it's an option, but for me, I do use sales funnels and I also do use beacons for my products that I sell. Then another one is, again, track and analyze your results. So again, when you're using beacons or system.io or StanStore, you are able to track your results. How many people have clicked on your page? How many people actually got the freebie? How many people actually purchased the product? So you'll be able to analyze this to really understand, okay, what is it that I can do better? What can I change to help me make some more money? So those are some things that, yes, as if you are a content creator, you want to sell digital products, these are some of the things that will help you be able to sell your digital products. This is kind of like the flow of what it takes to sell digital products online. Now, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. When it comes to selling digital products, you do want to collect emails, and that was kind of what I was talking about earlier, which is having something that you can give for free. So like, for example, my freebie is 10 ways to make money on social media. It's a freebie, it's an ebook, but it talks about all the 10 different ways that you can generate income this year on social media. And people click on it, they download it, and they read it. And then in that ebook, again, it is free. I'm able to get their email, phone number, and their name. So that way now I can resell or I can sell different digital products to them because now I got their information. But again, these are just some of the things that you have to keep in mind if you're wanting to sell digital products. But now let's get into the questions and the reality of selling digital products, because I think this is really, really, this is needed to be heard. And I'm just going to be very transparent with y'all. Okay, so number 1, you have to post consistently and you got to show up every day. And I would say give yourself 90 days to see if this works. And yes, that's 3 months. Okay, give yourself 3 months of posting consistently on your social media page about your business for 3 months straight. I'm talking about if your goal is to create reels and TikTok, then post for 3 months straight about what you do. I would say maybe post twice a day or once a day, but that's what I would want you to do. And the only reason why I say that is because, yes, I'm just going to be real. You are going to hear some success stories where people are just like, oh my God, I just made like $50,000 in 2 weeks. Well, yes, some people probably did make that amount of money because before or prior to, they probably already built a large audience, okay? Like, they probably built a large audience and they finally decided to give digital products a try, and then they just started launching their digital products, and all of a sudden they just ramped up $50,000 in that week of launching their product because they already had a large audience to sell to. So again, this is me being very transparent. It has nothing to do with I'm talking down on anything. I'm just saying that this is the realistic points or things that you're going to hear. And I want you to understand, it's not to say that you cannot have the same success either, but I just want you guys to be, I'm just being honest with y'all, because I don't want you to get into wanting to sell digital products and then you're like, well, dang, this person made 50K in 1 week, this person made $10,000 in 1 week, and here I am, haven't made a sale. And that is going to be completely normal for a person that has not built a large audience, or that hasn't built I would say a customer base, or like maybe you never built an email campaign, or what is it, you haven't built an email list, there you go, for you to market to. So once again, I just want y'all to understand it's just me being realistic, because I like to set proper expectations, because I understand what it looks like and feels like to get let down, expecting something so big, and then you're like, dang, and now you give up. I don't want you to give up on your journey. I just want y'all to understand that, yes, you are going to hear that some people made so much money within a short period of time, but it's also because prior to, they probably already went through the process of building their email list, or they probably already have a large following and never was monetizing it to the point where now they're like, let me sell digital products and give it a try. And yes, a beautiful success story, but again, just trying to put that out there for those that may be completely new, starting from 0 followers or from less than 10,000, and that is perfectly fine, but I just want to set that proper expectation. Now, number 2, another thing that I hear a lot is it overly saturated? Realistically, no, it's not. And I say this because, yes, I know it's gonna feel like it's oversaturated, because the algorithm, the way that social media algorithm works is, again, it's very simple. Like right now, as soon as you search up on YouTube, like if you was to go on YouTube and you was to search up kittens or cute Sphinx cats, and you start searching things about cats, best believe you're going to start seeing a whole bunch of things about cats moving forwards, and you're just going to be seeing cats. And then you might go on Facebook and see a cat again, and then you're going to go on Instagram and see a cat again, because now your search engine optimization is now searching for cats because that's what you searched, right? So yes, when you start to learn about digital products and want to get into the industry, you're going to start realizing and start seeing a lot of digital product reels and TikToks and YouTube videos, and you're going to start to feel like, man, everyone's doing it, so where do I really fit in? And again, it's just the algorithm. Now, everyone is not doing it, but just because you're searching it, you're going to feel like everyone's doing it because that's what the algorithm is showing you. But what I like to do when I start to see a lot of content like that is learn, like take some tips, because I would say it's not a competition, but you always want to learn from your peers that are getting results. So look at that as a good thing, that now you have so many different people that you can learn from, as far as how are they posting, or what is the trending audio that they're using to post your content and be, right with them as well. So that is just to put that out there. Another thing, which is number 3, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about, is creating your own product or reselling your own product. Again, I'm going to be completely transparent with this. I like to create my own products, okay? But I do have some resell, or I do have some products that I resell as well. Now, the reason I say this is because when you have your own products that you create, it does set you apart. Knowing that there's so many people nowadays that are reselling products, the worst thing that you would really want your customers to feel is that they buy a product from you hoping that it was going to be different, or they're going to get something different than what they already see out there, and now they purchase something from you that they already had gotten from somebody else. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? It happened to me maybe like 2 times, okay? So that's why I'm saying, like, reselling products is not bad, but again, that's when you want to set yourself apart. Meaning that like I said, you might get a product that you want to resell. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because your brand is everything. For example, I can have this lip gloss, and this called Vaseline something, but then this same exact product could be a whole different brand, and now it might say Fashion Nova, and now I just want to buy it because it's the same exact thing, but because it says Fashion Nova, it costs $20 more. Like, you get what I'm saying? So this is why I always try to tell people branding is really, really important. When you do get a product that is a resell or a master resell right product, rebrand it if you can. Like, that's the point. You should want to do that, is to change the logo, change the colors, change the fonts, and maybe add little things to it, but the valuable information that's in it, of course, you want to keep it in there, and maybe add to it. That's what I like to do when I resell my stuff, is, or if I buy a resellable product, I like to add to it, so that way it's not just a, just a copy paste. Because again, there's so many people buying digital products, and you just don't want somebody to purchase from you thinking that they were going to get something different, and then kind of find out it's the same product that they got from Sally just 2 weeks ago. Like, those are, again, that's the con about reselling digital products. But people have their own opinion. People may have their own preference. That's just how I personally feel about it. Like, realistically, I have bought a course on a topic that I wanted to just learn something about, and come to find out, I just purchased that course 2 months ago from somebody else. So it's like, I didn't realize it was the same course, because the branding was amazing. Like I said, at least you do want to have a different branding to it. But I was so completely thrown off, because I'm just like, dang, I just like literally spent money on this course that I basically just got 2 months ago. But it's non-refundable. And those are some things too. Some digital products are non-refundable. So it's like, if y'all, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being transparent. I want to be honest and set proper expectations. That a lot of times when you are selling digital products, it is non-refundable, because it's a digital product. They now have access to it. Even if they were to get their money back, they already downloaded the files. They already have full access to it. So it's like, you can't refund something that now you already have on your computer. So, like I said, that's all I really wanted to talk about when it comes to digital products, or wanted to get into it. It is a really great industry to get into, because again, nowadays, people want value. People want to know how to do X, Y, and Z, or how did you do it? And like I said, there's pros and cons to it, but I don't want y'all to give up on it just because you're not seeing results your first week. I would say, make sure that you analyze other people who has great content, and start planning out what content that you want to put out there. How much content do you want to put out there? For me personally, my goal is to post maybe once or twice a week on YouTube, and post daily on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, because realistically, in the time that we're in now, people have a very short attention span, meaning that it's like they're gonna scroll, and they're gonna find somebody else that's posting every day if you're not. That's just kind of how I feel these days. So another thing to help you when it comes to content creation is dedicate one day out of the month to create 30 different reels. And reels or TikToks you want to make them maybe as short as 7 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. But that is a lot of different content that you're able to create, or again, valuable content that you're able to create within one day of creating 10-second reels. Okay, so again, I hope that this video helped y'all. If you are interested in wanting to create digital products and resell some of the products that I do have, and make them into your own brand and colors and fonts, then make sure you guys click the link down below. I do have a freebie, which is 10 ways to make money on social media. It talks about affiliate marketing, UGC, digital products, all these different things that you are able to do today to start generating some income within your next 30 days. But also, I do have a course, a digital product beginner's guide, so that way y'all can be more confident as far as creating or reselling your own digital products online. So again, if you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and catch you guys on the next video. Peace.